Today I'll be showing you how to get all 30 April Fool's ducks in Bloxburg. So the first duck is over by the dock, so we'll be heading over there. So now that you're at the dock, you can walk over to the sign over here and there will be a duck for you to pick up. There isn't one over here for me because I already picked it up, but then you can take it to one of the two giant ducks. I chose the left side. Now onto the second duck. So you can walk right up here onto the Ferris wheel and it'll be sitting right there. After you press E and pick it up, you can take it back down following the arrow and give it to the giant duck. And this sign right here will show you your progress on how many you've picked up. So now we'll be heading over to the next duck. It's over in the parking garage right over there. And here is the third duck, and so we can pick it up and take it back to the giant duck. Also, there's a duck hiding behind the ice cream stand, so we can head over there and go pick that up. Alright, now that we have it, we can bring it back to where it belongs. And this sign right here shows you your progress. Now we're going to be heading over to the bridge near the sawmill. And right over here, if you look under the bridge, you will now find the fifth duck. Now we're going to be heading over to the cave where there's another duck hiding. And there he is, hiding right behind this barrel. The next two are on the mountain, so I'd recommend taking a motorcycle or a bike because the trails are very narrow. And here's the explorer duck, the first of the two on the mountain. Alright, now let's go get the second duck off the mountain. Alright, and there we go, the alien duck. Now let's get him back. Okay, now you can hop back in your car and head over to the left side of the beach, right over there. Alright, as you can see, the pirate duck, so let's bring him back. Okay, now we're gonna head on over to the mechanic shop over there. And right here, the mechanic duck, right in between these two motorcycles. Okay, so we just got our first of 3 trophies, the silver duck trophy. Alright, right here I have the first trophy for collecting 10 ducks, and now we'll be heading on to 20. Alright, now we have to travel all the way to the observatory way over there. Alright, so we'll just park right out front, and when you walk in and you take a right, there will be an astronaut duck sitting in that planter pot. There's there's also a duck over by the park bench on that trail over there. And here it is, a pigeon duck. Now we're heading over to the Riverside Highway, way over there. And here he is, the detective duck under a billboard. Alright, so now we're actually going to head back in the direction of the billboard over to the campsite. Okay, so now that we're at the billboard, we're going to continue driving straight over to the campsite way over there. Just weave through the trees and find the outhouse, and there will be a duck sitting inside. And the next one is going to be in the river way over there. Alright, roll up to the river drain pipe and jump in the water and go inside, and you'll find the Queptus duck. Now we're going to be heading over to the gas station. And you'll see right here the banana duck hiding behind these two dumpsters. Next, we'll be heading over to the Welcome to Bloxburg sign on Bloxy Acres. And right here is the next one. Alright, so now we only need 4 more ducks to get the gold trophy. So now we'll be heading over to the city. So first, we'll be stopping at Bloxburgers. There are 2 ducks here, and one of them is on the table. Now we'll be getting the second duck at Bloxburgers. This one is hiding in the back bathroom in the sink. Now these next few are going to be fairly quick because they're all really close together. So our first stop is going to be green clean. There's a duck hiding in a recycling bin inside. Okay, and as you can see, we just got the gold trophy. Here's an up close of what the gold trophy looks like for getting 20 ducks. And next to green clean is Styles Hair Studio. There's a duck sitting in a mini chair inside. Then after the hair studio is the BFF supermarket, and the duck is hiding right over here in the cheese refrigerator. And right beside the supermarket is the gym, and there will be a duck sitting right on the counter over here. Now in the city hall, you can see right here where it is, there will be a duck sitting on the railing inside. And right in the center of town is a duck sitting in a little pool. Alright, only 5 more to go, and the 26th one is right here. And right here at Fancy Furniture, you can see where it's located, is a duck sitting right here on its little stand. And everyone's favorite place, Pizza Planet. So when you walk in, you turn left, and there will be a duck sitting on the conveyor belt inside the kitchen. Alright, I actually almost forgot this one. You have to go around the back of the theater, up the ladder, and then there will be a duck hiding in the upper storage room. And there is the third to last duck. Alright, so this one was actually extremely hard to find, so I'm going to make it easy for you guys. So you're going to head all the way up the mountain, and I'm actually going to take my motorcycle. Alright, now you're going to pick one of the paragliders and you're going to glide all the way down to that ledge over there. And you're being very careful to not fall, or else you'd have to do it again. Alright, once you're here, you're going to very carefully drop down into that cave. How I've seen the best way is you kind of just go up to the side and back up against the wall. And then you can come in here. And this is a little Easter egg of its own. Oh, hi. But then you've got the mermaid duck right here. And there you go. That is the 29th duck. Okay, now you can reset. And now, after resetting, you can head towards the back of the city hall up to that ramp. And that is the final duck. And there he is, the 30th, the final April Fool's duck. And there we go, we just got the Platinum Duck Trophy for retrieving 30 ducks to the giant duck. Alrighty, and that is all 30 ducks collected and all 3 trophies. Here's your trophies, and here's all the ducks. Thank you for watching. If you like this type of content, please consider liking and subscribing, and maybe comment what you thought.